If not, we continue with Brenda again. Okay, I think
I
it's
think to
Belize.
the last Cameroon.
No, in this case it will be I I forgot the pronunciation of Belize, the one
Oh,
that is blue with red lines. That one is Belize. The next one, does anyone know to which country this flag belongs to? If not, I can tell you. Don't worry. It's this one is Nepal. Does has anyone ever heard about Nepal?
Yes.
Okay, the green one with the orange or well, there there it appears to be orange, but it's a red dot. It would be Bangladesh. Then the next one is Ivory Coast, and the last one is Sri Lanka. I think it was Sri Lanka. It was pronounced like that. Uh, just by looking at the flags, which one do you think is it's more beautiful? Which one is the most
The
attractive?
Mexican one.
Well, if you take away out the Mexican flag, I mean, without taking into account the one from Mexico,
The Gales one.
the whales. Okay, okay. Anyone else who wants to participate?
Um, Gales, how do you pronounce it?
Whales.
Wales, that one.
Yeah. Somebody else who wants to participate? Why do you think the flag from Wales is the most beautiful one from the all the ones that we saw? Well, except from Mexico.
Because it's not just color, it has a dragon and it's not boring.
Okay, perfect. Great. Thank you. So we're going to read the following text as we did in the previous part. Fantastic flags and introduction to vexillology, the study of flags. Does anyone want to start reading? If not, again we go with Brenda. Uh, can you start
Yeah,
reading?
fantastic flags. An introduction to vexillology, the study of flags. A national flag isn't just fabric hanging from a flagpole. It is a nation's most widely recognized symbol. It is representative of a nation's character inspired by its history, culture, and people.
Okay, thank you. Uh, does anyone know what's the meaning of fabric?
La tela.
Great. Okay. So just about pronunciation is widely and recognized. Okay. And we continue with Daniel Orozco. Before you start, Daniel, pay attention to the highlighted words, so you can start thinking about what they mean or how they are used. Okay. Uh, so can you read the next paragraph, Daniel?
Yes, teacher. The way history influence a flag can be
clearly seen in the USA flag. 50 stars represent the 50 states, and 13 red and white horizontal stripes symbolize the first states ever to join the Union, also known as the Stars and Stripes or the Star-Spangled Banner, after which the national anthem was named. The flag has been a source of pride throughout American history.
Great. Can you continue, Gabriel?
Yeah, well, flags come in variety of colors. Their shape rarely varies. The only non-rectangular flag is that of Nepal, which consists of two triangles of pennants stuck together, and the flag of Switzerland, which is square. The most common color is the red, which appears on 75% of all flags and represents very. It is closely followed in popularity by white, which symbolizes innocence and is found on 70% of flags. Worldwide blue, which symbolizes freedom and justice, is present 15% of the world's flags.
Perfect. Just remember that in this case it's pronounced bravery. I think I saw another one. So good job. We continue with Karina. Can you read the next part?
Okay. For this reason, many flags can appear similar to each other. Both flags of the Republic of Ireland and the Ivory Coast have the same color, but in reverse order. The flag of Chad and Romania seems identical at first glance. Indeed, both have vertical stripes in blue, yellow, and red, and it takes a keen eye to notice that the Romani flag has a slightly lighter blue.
Okay, perfect. Just remember that the stripe, well, is pronounced stripe, not strip. Stripe. Okay.
Okay.
Can you continue, Kevin?
Yes, flags often include emblems. Animals are common features, like the dragon on the Welsh flag, or the lion holding a sword on the Sri Lankan flag. Interestingly, only one that of the list features humans. The sun also makes regular appearances on flags, the most famous being the Japanese flag with the red dot, commonly known as Hinomaru, the circle of the sun.
Yeah, great. So, what do you think about this reading? Do you think flags can tell us the history of, well, part of the history of the country, or maybe they are chosen by because they look good, and that's all.
No, I don't think that it's only for good looking. Each color and each figure, each animal represents something of uh, the own history of the country.
Yeah,
So that
yeah. For example, the one of Japan. In Japanese, they are called I how they are called Nihon. That is, and they are referring to the country of the rising sun, I think. So as you can see, this red dot also symbolizes the sun. And the one that of Mexico, you also know the history of that one. And I don't think I know the history of the other ones that I can tell you. Maybe the United States, that each star represents each state. And well, if anyone does know the history of another one and wants to tell us about well, its history, you are more than welcome to tell us. If not, we continue with the on the next page. And before that, does anyone have a question so far?
No.
No. Okay. All right. We continue with the next exercise. I'm sorry that we're only doing the book, but since you'll have to do a test on March uh, about the first three units, we have to hurry up before the date. Otherwise, you'll be behind schedule. Okay, so we continue with exercise C. Read the text again and answer the questions. Choose A, B, C, or D, and answer the question. Do you want 5 minutes to answer this exercise and we and then and after we answer all together, or we answer it on the go, like I ask you and you answer.
5 minutes?
5 minutes, okay, perfect. So we come back at uh, 1 o'clock and 20:25. Okay, any question?
No.
Okay, great. So good luck and So have you finished?
Teacher, no vamos a ver la letra C.
¿Cómo?
Ah, no más la parte C.
¿No ves la parte C?
¿Vamos ahí?
Ah,
Ah, que
ay,
si dejó nada más la parte C.
sí, sí, dejé la parte C, pero ay, creo que ya la estoy. Ah, por cierto, las respuestas de esto no es las correctas, por cierto, ¿eh?
Ok, teacher.
Pero sí, nada más la parte C. Okay, are you ready? I have this part answered. I think I have to change it.
I'm start with answer one.
Uh, yes, just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Mm, mm, yeah, you can start with number 1, please.
The answer is letter B.
Letter B, okay. I told you about the stars, but I remember that in this case, the American flag, uh, just like so you know, it's not something that useful, but you you will well, it's like uh, something that may be interesting for you. Okay, so the American flag has 50 stars that represent each state that well conforms makes the United States, and these stripes are the each colony that well the British the British people uh, settled when they arrived to America. Okay, so number 2, can you answer it? I'm sorry. Uh,
Can I?
yeah, you can do it, Martin. So, can you answer it, Martin?
Letter B.
Thank you. It will be in this case, why does the writer choose the flag? You say B, right?
Yes,
Okay.
the
Of
number two.
Switzerland as an example. Well, in this case, the answer is letter A. It will be it has an unique shape. Okay. In the part that says the only non-rectangular flag that is on that is of Nepal, which consists of two triangles or pennants stuck together, and the flag of Switzerland, which is a square. Okay, it has an unique shape. Any question?
No.
Okay, number 3. Can you answer it? Again, Brenda.
Yeah, I put the letter C. White is more common on flags than blue.
Yeah, perfect. 70% versus 50%. Great. Okay. We continue with number 4. Daniel, can you answer number 4?
Yes, teacher. I put the letter D.
Mhm.
They use different shades of blue.
Perfect. Okay, we continue with Gabriel. Can you answer number 5?
The letter C, a flag.
It's referring to an emblem.
No. Okay.
Or that's at least what I think. Number 30. Very interesting. Only that of Belize. Yeah, it's referring to the emblem. To the emblem of the uh, of the flag. It's referring that it features humans. Okay. All right, we continue with the following exercise. Number letter B, D. We already answered one of these. So, who wants to answer number 1? Karina already told us the meaning of this one. Just look at the words and the meanings below. Okay, so we start with well, we continue with Karina. Can you already did, but can you answer number 1?
Yes, number one is the letter B, material cloth.
Perfect. Number 2, Kevin.
Yes, number 2 is letter E.
Great. To defer. Varies to defer. Great. Number 3, be present, Martin.
Yes. Number three is letter F.
Great. Letter F, to appear or to exist. We continue with reverse, Ramiro.
Yes, teacher. Reverse is literally C, opposite. Opposite.
Yeah, opposite. Great.
Opposite.
Great. And number 5, Arturo, are you here? Okay, I think he's not here. So, Brenda, can you answer number 4?
Is the number 5? No.
Yeah, number 5, sorry.
The 5 is the letter A when you first look at something without noticing details.
Yeah, great. Good. And number 6, Daniel?
Yes, is the letter D, a design or picture representing something?
Yeah, great. Perfect. Any questions so far? It's it's easy, maybe it's a little confusing.
No.
So
If
so.
not, okay, perfect. If you have any question, please let me know. We will continue with this part of vocabulary. I think you can do it without any issue as homework, and we check it in next class, so we can go to the listening part of this unit. Do you see in this part any word that you don't understand? We have rectangle, semicircle, square, circle, triangle. Then we have signal, symbol, sign, gesture, alike, similar, same, identical, unique, single, rare, common, typical, regular, and normal. Does any of these words may cause you any issue, or you already know all this vocabulary? If not, if you have any doubt, we can do it right now. If not, we continue to the with the listening part. So, are you okay doing that as a homework? Do you know all the words? I'll take your silence as a yes. So we continue to the next page, and we'll skip also this part of articles for the next class, and we continue with the listening part. Okay. So, are you ready? Well, for this part, I'll stop sharing this part. So, all of you have your book, right? Not to share my whole screen. Well, okay, we will start and then the first part. I need to do this one. This one. This one. Okay, so first we will hear the instructions, then we will hear the conversations.
Listening. You will hear people talking in 6 different situations. For questions 1 to 6, choose the best answer, A, B, or C.
Okay, everything clear so far? We will continue with, I think this one. I'm sorry. This one. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to play the first one. I'll stop. Then we answer the first question. Then we go to the second one. Answer the second one after the conversation, and so on. Any question?
No.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to start. Please pay attention.
You hear a man and a woman talking about an Australian custom.
Didn't your parents have a difficult time when they first moved to Australia?
Yes, they did. I remember one story from when I was very young. We were invited to an Australian friend's house for dinner, and she told my mother bring a plate. So she did. Several, in fact.
Empty ones?
Well, she asked for a plate, didn't she? It didn't cross my mother's mind to prepare something.
That's funny now. But I bet it was embarrassing for them at the time.
2.
All right, so who wants to answer the first question? You hear a man and a woman talking about an Australian custom. Why did the woman's mother give her hostess an empty plate? Who wants to answer that one? If not, again, we'll go. Brenda, can you answer this one? You don't have
Is
your...
the number A? The letter A?
Yeah, letter A. Perfect. She misunderstood something. Does anyone have a question why it's letter A?
No.
No? Okay, we continue with number 2.
You hear a man and a woman talking about learning a language.
Your Russian must be really good by now.
Not really. I found that most of what I've been learning wasn't very useful in everyday life.
Maybe you just need some more lessons.
Perhaps, but I doubt that would be enough. I realised what my problem is. I think about what I'm going to say in English and then translate it into Russian in my head. As a result, my sentences sound quite odd sometimes.
Maybe you could find a native speaker here in London to work with you.
No, if something is worth doing, it's worth doing well. The only way I'm going to master the language is by communicating with native speakers on a daily basis. So, I've decided to find a place to stay in Moscow.
3.
Okay, can somebody answer the next question?
Letter C.
Letter C?
Yeah. No, letter E. Move to Russia.
Yeah, letter A. Perfect. Yeah, he's moving to Russia. Does anyone does the same thing as the man said in the conversation? You think in Spanish and then you translate it into English?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Anyone else that does this? Okay, nobody else. Perfect. So we continue with the next one. Okay.
You
Number 3.
overhear 2 people talking about an awkward situation. I'm worried that I've upset my friend from France.
Don't tell me you played one of your practical jokes again and she took it seriously.
This was completely by accident, really. When we met at the airport, she came towards me and tried to kiss me on the cheek.
And?
I didn't mean to be rude, but my instinctive reaction was to back away from her. She looked really hurt, and I didn't know how to explain that I was just surprised.
Well, she knows that we have different customs here, doesn't she? I'm sure she'll understand.
4.
Can anyone answer the number 3? If not, I'll go with Daniel. Can you answer number 3?
I put the letter B. She tried to kiss her on the cheek.
Remember that the question says, what did the woman do to upset her friend? The one who tried to kiss the person was her friend. So the correct answer in this case it will be she stepped away when her friend tried to kiss her. All right.
Okay, yeah, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. So we go to number 4. So pay attention.
You hear a man and a woman talking about Indian food.
What are you having for dinner tonight, Nigel?
Chicken tikka masala.
Oh, I love Indian food. Are you making it yourself?
No, I have no idea how to cook Indian food. I found a new ready-made sauce at the supermarket. The recipe on it seems quite simple, so I thought I'd give it a try.
You should try real Indian cuisine.
There's a nice Indian restaurant on Oakley Road. Have you ever been there?
Yes, it's close to where I live. I go there quite a lot, but it's far from the real thing. I only go there because it takes me back to my 3-week holiday in Bangalore.
Here we go again.
You really must go one day.
I will.
Can anyone answer this number 4? Well, Gabriel, can you answer number 4?
It's a letter B. It reminds here of trip to India.
Perfect. All right. Any question? No? Okay. We continue with number 5.
5. You hear a man talking about a popular event in Spain.
The running of the bulls, which takes place during the second day of the San Fermin festival in Pamplona, is a popular event and attracts thousands of visitors. During this event, 6 bulls and 6 steers are released and guided to the bullfighting ring, which is over 825 meters away, through the narrow streets. This tradition is said to have its origins in the 14th century, as it began in an effort to take bulls quickly from one place to another. Nowadays, hundreds of people run in front of and alongside the bulls, so you can imagine the excitement and danger. Each year, around 200 to 300 people are injured, so it could be dangerous if you aren't careful. However, if you are at a safe distance, it's an event not to be missed.
Okay. Can you answer number 5, Karina?
Voy. Ay. Ay, permítame, es que como que se me trabó.
Don't worry, don't worry.
It's letter A.
Yeah, great. To give information about the event. Okay, we go to the final conversation. So pay attention.
6. You hear a man and a woman talking about time capsules.
Hi, Polly. What do you have there?
It's a time capsule.
Really? Are you thinking about travelling to the future?
Very funny. It's just a few things the kids and I put together. You know, to show people of the future what life was like.
I remember doing that at school. We threw some old comics, empty bottles and some stamps, I think, into a box and buried it in the school garden. Totally useless.
Come on, we're doing it just for the fun of it.
What will historians do with all that junk you have there? They will want to know about our daily lives, so a diary or something would be much more useful.
Who writes a diary these days?
True. OK, historians can check our email history.
That would reveal more, I agree.
Can anyone answer number anyone? Martin, can you answer number 6?
Yes, is letter A?
It will be, remember that the question says, what does the man think of the woman's time capsule? The question is referring to the stuff that the woman is well already put in the capsule. So at first he thinks that it's not useful with the stuff that they are putting inside the time capsule, but so number letter A is not correct, so it will be letter B. Okay. Okay, so to finish the class, remember that you have to do a exercise, the vocabulary exercise for the next class. Also, that's pretty much about this book homework. So in the next class, we're going to finish this unit. And also, I'll ask you to please do in your TOEFL workbook. Let me share it so you can see. Answer, where is it? Workbook. Okay, this one. Please answer this page, this one. Page 231, and all this part, this ed and ing adjectives, please, for homework. We're going to check it next class, and if you have any questions, please let me know. If you don't have any questions, then that will be it for today. And hopefully you have a great a great day and week in general. So any question?
No, teacher.
Okay, and so take care, and we see each other next class.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, teacher. Thank
Bye,
you. So,
teacher. See you
bye.
soon.
Yeah, see ya.
Thank you. Bye.
See you.
Bye.